Come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What is really good in the hood? And welcome to a series we're starting today called Legends of the Black Panther. Episode I ain't saying, I'm just saying what's wrong with this. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. Yeah, and today we're going to start sharing some Black Panther knowledge. Legends of the Black Panther. A new series that we're introducing to the channel called Legends of the Black Panther. And the very first one we're starting with today is a guy who I honestly feel like should have got a lot of love by now, but he ain't. And considering how he was created, the intentions which he was created, he ain't getting used as much as he could be, like he could be. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. We talk about Achebe. Y'all see it. Y'all saw the logo. Y'all see the picture and everything like that. Achebe. So let's get into it. Created by Christopher Priest and Mark Teixeira, also known as Reverend Dr. Michael Ibn Al-Hajj. Some might call him Bob. Not Silent Bob. Achebe would make his debut in Black Panther Volume 3, Issue 3, November 1998. His origin goes something like this. I think of a lot of people. Well, one person comes to mind. I really do think of Kaiser. With the Kaizo Soze, I really do think of Kaizo Soze when I think about Christopher Priest. You and Mark Teixeira. Are y'all usual suspect fans? I ain't asking, I'm just asking. Anyway, his origin goes something like this. Rebel soldiers are taken in by a farmer named Bob. After the rebel leader gets it in with Bob's wife, dirty. After the rebel leader gets it in with Bob's wife, Bob is a farmer, they repay Bob by attempting to kill Bob by stabbing him 32 times and burning his farm down to the ground. That's what they did to Bob. That's what they did to Bob. That's what they did to Bob. And Bob felt some type of way with that. Now Bob ain't just go after the soldiers, the rebel leader. He ain't just go after them. No, that's not what Bob did. That ain't what Bob did. Bob got mad, swore revenge, made a deal with the devil. We call him Mephisto. Yeah, that's who Bob made a deal with. Bob killed his wife's mother, her father, her brothers, their wives, their children, her sisters, and their families. And he did it by stabbing each one of them 32 times and burning all their homes down to the ground. Bob wasn't playing. Bob was mad. Bob went after his wife's friends, his wife's teachers, even the guy who sold her a pair of shoes, except Bob ain't stabbed him 32 times. Bob just beheaded him. Did y'all know that this is Achebe's backstory? I'm trying to figure out how the dude ain't show up on anybody's list. Like, this is a serial killer of the nth level. Like, how nobody in Africa knew what he had going on, I don't know. But anyway, he did all that. It's like I said. Now, aside from him being known as an expert serial killer, it's safe to say he's an expert in that. Achebe also attended Yale University, earning multiple degrees. He would then return to his home country of Gadaza. That is where he's from. It's a neighboring country. And having allied himself with certain factions of the United States intelligence, that would be FBI, the Russian mob, and members of the Domovan Secret Service, all in an effort to destabilize Gadaza via ethnic wars. Yeah, see how we did that? I'm being petty. They didn't have race wars. They had ethnic wars. Wonder why? Because there's no such thing as race. That's what happens when race isn't involved. It actually gets down to ethnics. This was done, though, just to get him closer to Wakanda and as a refugee, and T'Challa out of Wakanda. Yeah, he got T'Challa caught up in a scandal. He did. T'Challa had to leave, come to America to see what's going on. And it took him a little bit longer than he thought it would, which allowed Achebe to convince the Queen Mother Ramunda herself. Yep, that Queen Mother. Yes, T'Challa's stepmother, not to be confused with his mother Inyami, but his stepmother Ramunda. Yes, Achebe was actually able to convince the Queen Mother Ramunda to assist him in destabilizing Wakanda and betraying T'Challa. Yes, imagine. Because we never talk about what Queen Mother Ramunda has done or know what Shuri has done to cause Wakanda issues. It's always T'Challa. It ain't. Everybody got some blame to go around. During this storyline, T'Challa would have quite a few encounters with Mephisto. And a strong argument could be made that it is Achebe who put T'Challa on Mephisto's radar. It could be argued that Mephisto is the reason why Nakia slipped into the dark side. Strong argument could be made there because everybody was good until Achebe showed up. Anyway, after Mephisto was defeated by the Black Panther, Achebe would find himself, oddly enough, being best friends with a puppet named Daki. This ain't to be confused with the ventriloquist over there. Nah, this dude got some serious, because the ventriloquist ain't never done the stuff that Achebe done done. Anyway, he and the puppet would eventually turn on Ramunda, beat her unconscious, steal launch codes from her, and have prowlers, gigantic robot panthers, attack Wakanda. Needless to say, T'Challa ain't standing for that. Him and Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, pull up just in time to oust Achebe out of Wakanda. He manages to escape though, and is still around to this day. That's crazy. Like, Achebe is still around and ain't nobody used him. He's still around, just out there and about. Some might say he pulled a future state on T'Challa before the Joker pulled a future state on Bruce. Achebe's abilities, as they currently stand, he's an extremely gifted genius with many talents, including ventriloquism. And while that ability hasn't been fully explored, coupled with his deal with Mephisto, it should be. It should be. His deal with Mephisto, the ventriloquism, his ability to get Ramunda to betray T'Challa, his ability to be able to mimic someone's voice and their movements, the fact that he made a deal with the devil, all that needs to be explored. Just something that could be worked with. Anyway, that's my time. Y'all like that? Achebe, can we get him back? Do you want to see him back? Hit me up in the comment section. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.